Good morning, my people. What's up, world? It is Sunday, April 21st. I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, because with him all things is possible. This No Duck Zone episode is sponsored by Matchbout. Follow Matchbout, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Matchbout, the best sponsorship in the land. Uh, Good morning, everyone. How's everybody feeling? It's the day after 420. Um, Hope everybody's feeling good this morning. Hope everybody went out to have a great time last night. If everybody had to go to work last night, I hope everybody got there safe and got home safe. You know how around this time can get. You get crazy. So, it is what it is. Usually today I'm off, but you see me back again today. This has been a very important week, and I couldn't deny this week. So I'm like, you know what? You might as well talk about it, and then next week you can take off, right? So, we had Devin, Haney, and Ryan last night. Congratulations to Ryan Garcia, who pulled a stunning upset. Until I found out, till I find something out with that something was in the system that made him Superman last night, I can't knock him for the W. He did what he was supposed to do. Hey, congratulations. Um, so we had that last night, which it was a pretty dope card. I thought it was going to be boring, but it was pretty okay. Um, and then we have the Ring Masters elimination, I believe. Revenge or Repeat going down today, 2 p.m. You guys make sure you join me. I'll be live for that. So let's get this started because I have a guest in the back. So we're going to get this started, okay? So, my newcomers and my regulars, everyone, welcome to the No Duck Zone podcast. Let's go.
How you doing, my man?
Sequel, what's going on?
I was on the Briz's podcast just now, and they going at it on there on
Who?
Instagram.
Who?
Briz,
Where's?
Briz from Ohio.
Oh, yeah, well, I'm not, listen, I'm not going at it with nobody with nothing. And ain't nobody coming over here with this morning. We all going to talk like
No,
humans.
it's AK and what's the other dude's name that I should get into it with? Shit, his name
Aaron
is
Green, what's
Tuki.
up? Yeah, but there's no reason to there's no reason to get into it with nothing. Just have a rational conversation. That's what these dudes don't know how to do no more. I ain't arguing with nobody on a Sunday. That's the
I
reason
think
why
he.
when everybody.
Hold on
That's
one
the reason.
second. What up?
Yeah. Okay, hold on. BC, what's up? Eric Jordan, what up? What's up, y'all? So, got my guest up here, my brother Seafood. I got other. Yeah, we saw that. That's what we're talking about today, man. I wasn't gonna talk about it today. I really was gonna wait till Monday, but y'all not about to bother me with this Monday. So, well, let's get this over with today. Because Monday, when tomorrow come, I'll be talking about the amateur fights that I will be attending to. So you know me, I have to give them that attention. So we'll be talking about that. Uh, it was a great scrap last night, man. Ryan did what he was supposed to do. I'm not about this. Yeah, yeah, I'm not BC because people like to carry stuff on. I'm not about to be up here entertaining people with their nonsense. You know what I mean? Because people will do it if you let them. So you're not about to come up here with that. It ain't about to be no arguing over nothing. It's nothing to argue over. We're gonna talk like rational people. Because people don't understand the meaning of agree to disagree. Fact of the matter is, whether we like Ryan or not, he did what he's supposed to do. I've never been really crazy about him, but I'm not gonna sit here and go out my way and just bash him. You gotta give him his credit. You know, and Devin said it out his own mouth that hey, I went in there sleeping. Yeah, the better man won. I'm not here to bash him. You know what I'm saying? And there's no need for all of y'all to be getting on y'all lives this week arguing like a bunch of girls. You know what I'm saying? Because some of y'all wanted Devin to lose anyway. Let's just be honest. And it's sad because a lot of y'all that wanted Devin to lose look just like Devin. Y'all kill me, man. Y'all kill me. But I'm still a Devin fan. I'm still a Devin fan. Ain't nothing changed. And much respect to Ryan Garcia. Much respect to him. DP Rocker, what's up? Smash my like button, y'all. On your way in and on your way out. Like, share, subscribe if you haven't. It was dope. I don't really care about the mother bouts that was on the card. They really not. I mean, they were okay, but it ain't nothing not good. Well, you know, it was a lot of bleeding in the in the in the mother fight, so it was the card was kind of better than I thought. You know, we slept. You know, Devin said he slept on Ryan. I kind of slept on the whole card almost leading up to the main event, and it was pretty good. It was pretty good. I'm told myself, you know what? I'll take some time. We don't need to complain anymore. Or we just don't need to say nothing. We need to just sit back and see how shows going. Last night, they came to New York, they came to my city, and they got it rocking. It got it rocking. It was a good look for boxing. It was a good look for the Barclays Center, you know, and that's what the Barclays Center needed. So it was definitely what we had been waiting for. Um, it was a shocker. I even thought at times Bill was gonna have to get in there and stop it. It kind of almost took me back to a Earl Spence and Crawford moment. Took me back to a Earl Spence and Crawford moment. You know, and it was crazy because I'm like, oh man, is this really happening? Yeah, it was really happening. It was really happening, and what can we do, man? You have to expect the unexpected in boxing, and I've been saying this for the longest that we're living in an era where all that undefeated shit is coming to an end.
Yeah.
Slowly, that undefeated shit is coming to an end.
Thank goodness it is.
You know what I'm saying? It's coming to an end. Unless you're that special like that. And see, let me tell you something. And everybody now who's still undefeated looked at that Devin shit and said, you know what? This is the reason why I'm avoiding cats.
Yeah.
This is the reason I'm avoiding cats. You know what I'm saying? I said there's only two ways you're gonna keep your O. Is either you retire or you're just that damn good where nobody can beat you. You know what I'm saying? That undefeated shit is over, ladies and gentlemen. Unless you retire or you're just that damn good, it's over.
Yeah. I just think that I'm glad it went down the way it went down. I mean, I wish it would have been a different outcome, but it was meant to happen the way it happened. So now he got to revamp because he slept on that guy. He definitely slept on him.
Well, like Devin said, Allah makes no mistakes. So,
Yeah.
and I loved him after that because he was still being humbled about it. Like, hey, man, he kept it 100. A lot of guys would have got in there and made excuses. He got in there, was like, look, man, I got in there and I fell asleep.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I
Right.
can respect him. I can respect him for acknowledging that because, dudes get in there, they make 100 excuses.
Right.
You know what I
Right.
mean? So it was good. Jeff Spark, what's up? What's up? What's up? But it was the card period wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be because I didn't know if I was going to be interested in the card. But the only fighter that shouldn't been on that damn card that talked a lot of smack It didn't do a damn thing. Was that Barbosa? Uh-oh. He'll come back on. He fell off. Yeah, your man Barbosa, the one that was waiting to fight either Devin or Ryan. I mean, I know we all have an off night, but nothing he did last night was impressive to me. Had he would have been in that main event, that could have happened to him last night against Ryan. So I wasn't too impressed with him. He's talking about why these guys is doing this and doing that. I'm in the gym training. I didn't see none of that last night.
I don't know why this keep kicking me off. I don't know why I keep kicking myself off, but you know what? Regardless of what the the outcome of the fight, the professionalism and the behaviors of the adults, because Ryan Garcia's father ain't no different either.
Oh
And
no, he cursed Eddie Hurt. I see where Ryan get it from. He cursed. So when you look at the videos after, so I'm looking at this one video and he's getting ready. Eddie Hurt is getting ready to shake Ryan Garcia's father's hand, and he just comes back there just blasting them. And then at some point he puts his hands on his crouch, and I'm like, y'all dudes gotta have inviting somebody to y'all Johnson. In real life, somebody will hurt you.
Yeah, don't invite me to the Johnson, bro, because I don't know that Diddy shit. I let people know straight out he get punched in the face for that. But
Yeah,
I can understand him saying what he said. I mean, being a little bit against Eddie Hearn based on what Eddie Hearn was saying about his son. I get that part. You know what I mean? But the language is unnecessary. Like, when is the class going to show? Like, this dude, I would never let my son be on the panel talking about suck my dick.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, we're not gonna and at some point, as a promoter, somebody, I gotta talk to you, man. But the problem is a lot of these fighters got fathers that's kids they damn selves, and they act like kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because then you start trying to figure out who's the father and who's the damn son. But I don't care how angry we get or how much we in the moment. Once you invite me to that, all bets is off.
Yeah, fine.
We're not gonna do that. You know what I mean? But at least they were able to come into the middle of the ring yesterday, and they were able to shake and hug. Because to be honest with you, I don't ever think it was no bad blood. It was just certain things that was being said. They was in the moment. You got two guys who fought 3 times apiece. You know what I mean? It's history. And hey man, I would love to see it again. And if it don't happen again, I'm okay with that. You understand what I'm saying? I'm okay with it if it don't happen again, but I would love to see it happen again. But I'm gonna give Ryan his props. I'm not gonna sit here and just because I feel some kind of way towards him and be a Ryan basher. I'm just not gonna I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, he just the worst's gonna come out now. Now that he won, the worst's gonna come out now. But at the same time is they're gonna push for him and Tank again. They're not gonna put Ryan against nobody dangerous. They're not gonna do it. They're not gonna put him against someone.
We thought the dangerous fight would have been last night, but I'm gonna be honest with you. That shit was a walk through Central Park.
No, honestly, I'll be honest with you. I didn't think it was a walk away fight, only because I still thought. I said it before the fight. I said, I have a feeling Ryan's gonna win, but he always has a puncher's chance, and you can't come out because it's still 50-50, regardless.
Did you see the hook when he threw that hook? I said when he hit Devin, I said, "Oh my God!"
He caught him flush. Yo, the thing is, this is the only thing I don't understand. Why wasn't they preparing for his hook?
He said he did. He said we were training for that. The problem is, like he said, I got in there and I slept. I slept on him.
Well, he's definitely a good man to say that.
Yeah, he said I slept on him. This is why I have to give him some. That's no excuse, but I have to give him some respect of saying that's basically saying shit. I slept on him. It was like, man, I thought I was just gonna go in there and do what I do best. Eventually, I figured that he'll probably figure Devin would figure him out in a couple of rounds. I said Devin will get him eventually. He'll catch up. But it seemed like he didn't recover. It seemed like he didn't recover from that first shot. That first
No,
shot.
well, we mean the first one almost in
The
the
first
first
one,
round. You mean?
the first one when he went down the first time, it was like the look on his face was like okay, and then what he went down more than 3 times last night. I figured it was at least 2 times. The ref was like, what's up with Harvey
Right.
Doc, man? That Harvey Doc dude was like, I don't know, man. I don't like to talk about referees, but that dude irritated me last night. Maybe it's just me. How did you feel about Harvey Doc? I'm not too crazy about that dude.
I don't really have a comment for him. I don't pay attention to dudes like that. He wasn't. He wasn't something that I would want to listen to. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just doesn't. He must be new on the scene or something like that. That's how I look at the guy.
I'm like, damn, Sam Cassell, can you break the fight up when you supposed to? That's what he remind me of, a little bald head
Well, you
Sam
know what?
Cassell.
I'm gonna be honest with you. He definitely gave Ryan, not Ryan, Devin some life. He did because he should have deducted points beyond the
Yeah,
one. And but I understand why he was doing this a championship fight. But this is, I'm thinking that people are getting paid under the table. That's what I personally think. I'm thinking they're getting some shut up money so that they can
yeah,
just whatever. Because he looked like
yeah.
he didn't know what he wanted to do in there.
Look, man, I
You
don't
know?
get that. That was crazy. I'm like, bro, what is going on? But other than that, I can't be mad, man. It was a out, it was a great card, man.
Yeah.
It was a
Yeah.
great card, and
Now the card,
no,
no, the other fights, I think the other guy, the other Spanish dude, I thought he lost.
oh,
The co-main event,
oh, the Barbosa.
yeah, I thought he lost.
Man, that dude is, man. Let me tell you something. He did all that. Oh, he wanted to meet. Hey, he could have. Let me tell you something. If that dude would have been in the main event with Ryan, Ryan would have slept him too. Ryan would have slept him too because that guy that he was in there last night whooped his ass.
Yeah, he did. He definitely
You
beat
know what I'm
him up.
saying?
I was
It's-
like, wow.
But your man was talking crazy about, um, I'm sitting back in case one of these guys drop out, I could be in the main event. No, you thought your ass was gonna come. You thought you were gonna easily come and get a payday, my man. That's what you thought. And after seeing you last night, bro, it's like, come on, man.
Yeah,
Ryan would have,
yeah.
Ryan would have, man. Listen, Ryan would have knocked you out and put your ass out and sent you on the A train.
Well, look, Ryan, I will say this, though, and I'm not going to bash him because he was showing that dumbass behavior shit, but one thing I will say about him is that if he was to really take it serious, he could be a formidable opponent. He really could because he definitely got the tools. You know what I'm saying? But will he have the discipline? I don't know. I think he's rich too soon to be that top dude. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
they're not gonna put him in bad risk. He's not gonna be in it to uniform go for undisputed. He would never fight Matias. I think Matias would beat the shit out of him. He could definitely get all the other belts though for sure. But I don't know. I don't know if he'll go that route because he's a clown. You know, he does clown shit. But
yeah,
I wish boxing could clean up a little bit more because a lot of things that they do now will never be tolerated back in the day.
yeah,
The weight overages, I mean that's ridiculous.
yeah. It's sad where it's at, but hey,
It is.
I'm sitting there last night like, wait a minute, what the hell just happened here, bro? Like that's all I was saying was, wait a minute, what
Right.
just happened? I can't say nothing else but just what happened. But like I said, I'm not going to take that away from him. Much respect to him. Um,
No, he won. I mean,
yeah,
outside the personality, he fought a good fight. He had
yeah,
spurts. He still needs some things that he needs to work on as far as his aggressiveness. But he overall he did what he had to do to a guy who he should have got him out of there though. Honestly, because I would have pushed for that. Get him out of there. Let's not even take the chance to go to decision.
yeah,
Let's not take that chance. You know what I'm saying? Because
yeah,
we gotta put it in stone. Like I didn't just come in and lose the weight on the weight scale. I
yeah.
came and knocked the guy out. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the statement I would have wanted to make. But he did resurrect um, Derek James a little bit.
I was gonna ask you about that because it seemed like last night there was some chemistry in that corner. And every
Well, I
time
mean,
he went back to the corner, it's like Derrick James was just firing his ass up, and it was just motivating Ryan even more and more. And every round he came out, he was just, you got the link already, D. Free, look in your DM.
well, you know
Every
what I did like. Well, you know what I did like. I don't like too many people talking in the corner. I would never let that happen. You know what I'm
listen.
saying?
Why is that? I don't understand why is that now, and that's not something that they just started because that's been going on for some years. You don't need to hear two or three people. It should be one person saying something.
Facts.
That's that's too much going on. I can't have because you confuse a fighter. Believe it or not,
Right.
you confuse a fighter. There's no reason why in the corner there should be three people talking. And I remember what fight was that? I think God rest his soul, Emmanuel Stewart. I forgot who it was, what fight he was in, but I remember him telling everybody to shut up.
Yeah, he said it can't be too many people talking in the corner. I remember that.
Yeah, yeah, like it
I
can't be too
remember
many
that.
people in the corner talking. Shut up, Zeus. What's up, my brother?
Man, what's up with
Yo,
y'all?
Zeus.
What's
What up,
up, bro?
Zeus?
What's
That's
up,
who
big
I
bro?
wanted. I wanted to talk to.
Hey,
Yo, Zeus. I'm about to rename you, Zeus. I'm about to call you the prophecy.
hey, listen, bro. I hate when I say I told you so because it really makes me look like a bad guy. But the one thing
Nah,
I will
bro.
say,
Yeah.
shout out to you and McLean because when we have these conversations, y'all force people to stand on their own 2 feet. They
Facts.
can't flip flop. So because they can't flip flop, it's definitive when people say stuff. Because I'm gonna be honest, when McLean told me to go back and watch Ryan, because Ryan Garcia actually has power, and then when you confirmed that Ryan Garcia is irrelevant trash with power, I said, hold on
Right.
now, I gotta
Yeah,
go check
right,
this
right.
out. The boy got power. The boy got power.
Yo, but you know what else I want to say? I remember distinctively saying this on the podcast, and you was on it. I forgot who else was on it, and I got ridiculed from this. I said exactly this. I said, don't be surprised if Ryan come as the sleeper cell and take all the belts from everybody in one fight and then retire.
You
He
you
can probably do that.
you gotta remember. You gotta remember when the pandemic was going on, they was talking about at 135 Teofimo Lopez, Ryan Garcia, and your boy Tank Davis. That's what they was talking about.
Yeah,
Those was the guys they was talking about. So now Ryan Garcia has gone up, and Devin Haney. I forgot and Devin Haney. Your boy Ryan
right.
Garcia. He pulled the magic act. He pretended he was
Yeah,
crazy. He did this whole WWE thing, pretending like he's a bad guy, all this and all that. He took a page from Floyd because everybody in there thought he was healed, and now he dropped Devin. Now the whole world shouting King Ryan. It's
right,
crazy, bro.
right,
It's
right.
crazy. I'm
I'll be
disappointed
honest.
with.
I'll be honest with you. I thought the only thing I didn't like regarding the fight was I think he shouldn't. Um, I think he should have knocked him, put him out. I think he was babying him after a while because he probably had some sympathy for him.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm disappointed in Bill Haney. I'm disappointed in Devin Haney.
Why would
Um,
you be disappointed in Bill?
I'm disappointed in Bill because that's your son. You put your son in the
Yeah,
best position to win, right? You get him in that corner and you say, "Hey, look, son, he already dropped you. Go back to what you need to do to win. Don't worry about all the politics. Don't worry about all the extra stuff. You get in there and you show the world why you are Devin Haney. He didn't make any adjustments from round 2 through 8, and it cost him badly.
Yeah,
Meanwhile,
yeah.
this dude, Ron Garcia, is learning on the job. He's downloading Devin Haney. How does a guy with less boxing acumen, less boxing IQ, and the same amount of speed beat you, bro? The reason he beat him is because, and y'all said it before, Devin Haney got pillow hands. It turned into a big argument. When Devin Haney is sitting there giving him 4, 5, 6 body shots, and Ryan just shrugging them off, and then go back to throwing 3 hooks, no jabs.
Well, you
You
know
saw
what?
you.
I think I'll be honest. I'm sorry to interrupt you, brother. I think the fact that he was a bigger fighter at that night was a role, but I have to say that even though Ryan wasn't really 100% as physically as in training, because conditioning was definitely off. Um, I still think Devin underestimated him based on the stuff that they were saying. And as far as Bill Costanzo,
My
what are you
boy
shaking
D,
your head?
hey,
What you
D
shaking your
free
head for,
upset, man.
Frank?
D free upset, man. Go ahead,
What you
D.
say?
What's up, bro? What's up, bro?
What's good, bro? How you doing?
No, y'all all off base. The reason
Let me hear it. Let me
Ryan
hear it.
beat
Let me hear it, Free.
the reason Ryan beat Devin Haney, and I said it on Clarence, and I said it multiple times before this fight happened. I said the one thing Ryan has that nobody else had facing Devin Haney was Ryan has confidence that he can beat him. He beat him in the amateurs. Yes, the amateurs, but he has that thought in his mind. Hey, I beat him before. I can beat him. And Ryan went out there, and when he hit Devin with that shot in the first round and rocked Devin, he had Devin respect for the entire fight. Devin never fought with any confidence. He was throwing shots, but he was scared to get hit with that left hook again. And Devin never fought his fight. He was sitting there and saying, okay, I'm going to try to get him out of here because if he hit me again, this man is going to stop me. And that's how he fought the entire fight. He fought scared. He wanted to knock him out, but he never threw that right hand. When he threw that overhand right hook, because he was trying to set it up, when he threw it, he got caught with another left hook. He never threw that goddamn overhand right again. He was like, fuck that, I'm not throwing this shit. This nigga keep catching me with this goddamn left hook. And the man, that was the problem. He got scared. And I said,
You know
that's the
what though,
one
D
thing
free?
the one thing Ryan had that nobody else that faced Devin had was Ryan got the confidence that he could beat him. He beat him in the amateurs.
You know what though? And I said this a couple weeks ago. I'm gonna say it again. Ryan's not crazy. Ryan's not crazy. Ryan's not delusional. This is what betting on yourself looks like. This is what it looks like. He told y'all he was going to knock him out. He listen, everything he said he was going to do. Go back to the Twitter, go back to the Instagram, go back to the interviews. Everything he said he was going to do, he did. That's not a madman. That's a motherfucker that believe in himself, bro. Ryan got all my respect last night. All my respect. You tell a dude,
I ain't get my respect. He ain't get my
listen,
respect.
nah, you tell a dude you gonna knock him down multiple times, get ready for a TKO. I'm gonna
No,
have Devin in there looking so bad. I smell blood in the
no,
water. I'm gonna murder that dude. And he go out and do that to
no.
be
I
Devin
mean,
Haney?
you say the same thing over and over again. You bound to do it one time. He said the same shit about Tank. He say this shit all the time. We heard this from Ryan Garcia. He said it over and over again. You're bound to do it at least once. You keep saying. I said it with BBO. BBO keeps saying all these guys gonna win. He lose every time, and all of a sudden, bow. Ryan won. Okay, yeah. Lighten bound to strike the tree at least once in his lifetime. It's bound to strike at least once. I ain't got no confidence. What I believe is I believe Devin went in there with the wrong fucking game plan.
Yeah.
This man did not fight his fight at all. And I said this right before the fight started. I said, fuck the goddamn fans, Devin. Stop trying to prove that you can knock somebody out. You're not a knockout artist. Go out there, box this man to death. If you got to be born and jab him the entire fight, so what? The ultimate goal is to get the W. I
Right.
don't give a fuck about what the fans think. No, the ultimate goal is the W. You went out there, you try to prove a point, and what we said was going to happen eventually happened. You went out there, try to prove a point, and you got your block knocked off.
You know what though? I think that all these guys and McClain and I have been all of y'all. We've all been around all these different places and listened to guys talk boxing. Dudes are singing a
Yeah.
different tune this morning, bro. Dudes singing a different tune, bro. Dudes swore up and down they didn't want to see the Devin Haney fight, and this gonna be a boring fight, and this and that and all that. Ryan earned his last night, man. Ryan earned his last night to beat Mr. Undisputed, Mr. Undefeated in considerable fashion, and he was the A side last night. Let's not forget that Ryan Garcia was the A side last night. We can argue all we want. Ryan made more money. Ryan
I'm
was
on
the
the
bigger
podcast.
name.
I'm on the podcast.
Ryan was the
I
A
got
side
you.
last
Don't
night.
worry. I'll tell you.
So for the A side to come out there and win in considerable fashion like that, he did what he was supposed to do. So D-Free, I get it what you're saying. You're not going to give him too much credit for that. But at the end of the day, Ryan can now call out whoever he won at 140.
No, he can't. That man can't make 140. He said he can't make 140. He's trying to go to 54.
Hey, let him do what he wants. Hey, let him
Ryan,
do what he wants.
he said he want to go fight Frandor. He can do what he wants. It doesn't mean it's going to be the correct thing that he's doing. But he gonna get his motherfucking block knocked off. The only person that I'm happy for out of this whole equation is Derek James. Derek James needed that win. That's the only person I'm happy for. Everybody else, yeah, it is what it is. But Derek James, he needed that win because if he would have went out there and Ryan would have got washed by Devin Haney, they'd have been like, oh, see, Derek James, he's
Well,
overrated.
I
He
said
can't do
that. I
this. He
said
can't do
that
that.
when I did my interview with Four Corners. I said that. I said I'm just concerned because they're gonna come at James. They're gonna come at him if this doesn't go the way it's supposed to go. And and last night Tomlin was on his side. So congratulations to old DJ.
Don't be surprised if Bill Haney and Devin Haney got some issues in these next couple months. Don't be surprised. Because
They got some what?
that boy Bill was saying one thing and Devin was saying something else. Do not be surprised if this turned into an all-out Twitter situation and they got Twitter fingers for each other. Don't be surprised now. Don't be surprised. We've seen
Well,
screaming matches in
nowadays,
boxing.
I know. Bill said last night after the fight when they was leaving the arena, he was like they want a rematch. Now Bill said that Devin Haney ain't say anything. I don't know if Devin Haney said. I didn't see
no,
the
Devin did
post
say.
conference.
Devin said in the ring. They asked him in the ring, and Devin said he want to run it back.
Okay, I didn't. Once the fight was over, I turned it off.
I don't think
Yeah,
if you
I
Ryan
went back to the
Garcia, you
line.
run it back. If you Ryan Garcia, you don't run it back. There's no point. There's no point in running it back.
You're gonna get that free money though if you do it though. You ain't think
Nah,
about it.
because there's a bigger name out there, right? If he can't make 140, there's a guy at 147 that would gladly clock his
Dog,
jaw for more
dog.
money.
No, he is not. He is not going. They're not putting him in there with no goddamn boots. You can get that one out your goddamn head.
Hey, D
yeah,
Free,
that's
stop being
He
a
is
mind reader,
not
bro.
getting them.
Stop being a
yeah,
mind reader, bro.
that part right there is out.
Stop being a
Dog,
mind reader, bro. Stop doing
That,
that, bro.
dog.
I don't
yeah.
get it.
If you paid attention to Oscar De La Hoya face, Oscar De La Hoya, the whole time this fight was going on, this man was sitting there looking at Ryan like, man, this nigga about to lose a fucking again. I don't want this motherfucker taking these goddamn fights. He want to get in here. And when he won that fight, man, Oscar was happy as a goddamn. I ain't gonna say it, but y'all know what I mean. Oscar was happy as hell. And Oscar is not trying. He said, okay, we got Ryan back in good graces with his fans. We're not gonna mess this one up. Because
But
right
see,
now,
Ryan's such a super casual star. He'll never not be in good graces with his fans. You've seen all
shit,
these.
yes, see,
You
dog,
seen how
if
they
he would
was
have got,
talking on the internet when Ryan was tweeting all that crazy stuff and saying all that crazy stuff.
I'm gonna
They
tell
was
you right
right
here.
with him.
This was a confident boost to his fans because if he went out there and he would have got washed by Dev, his fans were like, okay, he's a star, but he ain't good enough to fight with those guys at the top level. He ain't that damn good. They would have gave up on him. Anytime he would have been talking about fighting the top level, they'd have been like, man, you ain't that damn good. So this was a confident boost for his fans. But if he would have lost, nah, they wouldn't have been believing in Ryan. Ryan wouldn't have been no superstar. He'd have been a superstar on Instagram and TikTok, but in far as boxing, they were like, man, we don't take you serious, dog. You keep getting your ass whooped. We ain't taking you serious.
Yeah.
Hey man, what was your thoughts last night, Clarence, when you saw that first knockdown? What were your thoughts?
Holy shit. That was the first thing I said was holy shit. I said, okay. Well, Devin, I said after that, I said, Devin gonna get up. He gonna go ahead and we got a fight on our hands. But shit, I'm sitting there. I think I was more confused last night, just as much as I was in the Spence and Crawford. Because it kind of took me back to that moment. And I'm sitting there like, holy shit.
No, I'm gonna tell you like this. I think we was on Southern Teas yesterday. Oh no, we was on Pop. And I said it. I said it when we were sitting there talking about the fight. Everybody was talking about the fight. I said, you know what? The fight. What? No, we was on G5. I said the fight ain't gonna begin until after round 6 because that's when Devin get hit a lot more, and Ryan Power is not as potent as it is as the earlier round. Because if you look at all of Ryan's knockouts, they happen before round 6. So after round 6. That's when the fight is going to begin, and damn if it didn't happen. It's like round 7 happened or round 6 happened, and all of a sudden, motherfucker Devin couldn't keep his ass off the goddamn canvas. I swear that motherfucker, his back pockets had the magnet to the canvas. His back pocket had the magnet. That nigga sat down every goddamn, and then I'm sitting there, and I'm gonna tell you who's the most disrespectful person out of this whole goddamn boxing industry is the nigga Tank Davis. The nigga Tank, I went to Tank Davis Twitter because I knew he was gonna say something. And the nigga Tank Davis said, oh, don't worry about it, nigga. We still coming for your ass. That shit ain't over. This is he said, you still gotta see me. Then I saw another tweet that he put up. He said, man, this nigga Devin Haney out here tooting up like he had a P. Diddy party. Man, I'm sitting there like this nigga Tank Davis is disrespectful, dog. Let the man
He was talking to Devin?
He
Yeah,
was talking about Devin. Yeah, man. It was nasty.
I was like, let's let that man take the loss gracefully, dog. You ain't gotta beat him while he down.
Yeah.
But you know what though? I'm gonna say this, right? After he put him down the first time, I said, uh-oh, there go highlights. The casuals love highlights. It don't matter what happened after that. They're gonna ride the fact that he knocked down Devin Haney. Then it happened again and again. I said, more highlights. The Ryan highlights is through the roof today. You can't go to any platform and type in boxing without Ryan knocking down Devin Haney. Now, we've seen fights where Devin Haney had won, even when he beat Lomachenko. And you go to any social media platform or social forum and you go look up boxing, Devin Haney's not the first thing you see. That wasn't the first thing you saw. Even after the Regis Prograis fight. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't the first thing you saw the next day after Devin Haney won. But you see Ryan Garcia with all these knockdowns. Oh, he's the social media star right now. It don't even matter what goes on next. They could rematch if they want to. I think that'll be bad news bears for Devin Haney if they rematch.
Yeah.
I agree.
The thing is, like, when I said I wanted to see how Devin react when he touched the canvas for the first time in his career, because we seen him get rocked and he was able to recover from that, but we never seen him go down. Everybody was like, "Oh, he got a chin. He ain't been down. He got rocked, but he ain't never been down." Well, the man hit the canvas 5 times. Now he got up every single time, so it showed the heart. It just the ring IQ. That's where I wanted to know what the fuck happened to the goddamn ring IQ. Where was the defense? The guy that take away your best attribute. Everybody knew the left hook was coming. Why the fuck did you not know that he kept every time he would duck to the right, which was Ryan's left. He ducked right to the left hook every single time. I'm like, dog, where is the ring IQ? Where the ring IQ at?
I'm gonna be
Man, how
honest.
you?
I don't think Devin Haney has the fight or flight syndrome that kicks in after you done hit the canvas like some of the greats do, where they get back up and like your boy Joseph Parker. Zelly Zhang put him down multiple times. And he got up and said, I need to refocus and I need to go ahead and box and do my fight, stay steadfast. And that's how he got the W. Devin hit the ground. Yeah, it was over. It was over. He didn't look the same after that. He
I,
didn't
Yeah,
look like anything that says Mr. Undisputed, Mr. Undefeated at all last night after he got knocked down.
and
yeah,
I
that's what I
want to
said.
I want to see how Devin react because him hitting the canvas that many times in that fight, it can mess with his mental when he go in there with another big puncher. He gonna need to get his confidence back. He gonna have to take a couple of tune-ups and get his confidence back because I could be wrong. He could be confident in his very next fight. But a lot of times when a guy that never hit the canvas that many times in one fight, it takes your confidence away. It messes with your mental, and I believe he's going to need some tune-ups before he get in there with another big name or another top level opponent. Because if he get in there with say Tank Davis, say, okay, nigga, let's go make this fight right now. He's not going to be as confident as he would have been prior to the Ryan Garcia because he never touched the canvas. Now he touched the canvas, and we all know that Tank Davis can punch. I think he would shell up a lot more, and that was the reason why I had picked Tank Davis beating Devin Haney anyway, because I thought Devin Haney get hit way too much in the second half of the fight. I said it's going to be a matter of time, and Tank is going to set him up and catch him with something. And I mean, we seen it yesterday. He got when he got caught with something, the man hit the canvas. And if you look at the Ryan Garcia fight with Tank and look at the Ryan Garcia fight with Devin, the only difference is the shoulder roll that Ryan was doing in that fight. Ryan did pretty much the same thing he was doing in the Tank Davis fight. It's just he couldn't land that punch with Tank Davis. He was able to land it with Devin Haney. So
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think you know, like we said before, and when McClain said it, I stole it from him. I said this the year a lot of O's gonna turn into ones. I just
Oh yeah,
didn't expect.
yeah,
I just
yeah.
didn't expect
Listen,
Devin's O to turn into
that's
a
why
one.
last night. This is what these fake ass wannabe fans are not going to understand either. That rather if you respect a fighter, rather you like a fighter because of their behavior or the way they perform, at the end of the day, until I find out what that fighter did, if he cheated, if his gloves were loaded, then I have no reason to dislike a fighter. I have to give him his respect. You know, I'm not saying that the last night I'm a fan of Ryan, but at the end of the day, he won. He won. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And a lot of these dudes for this whole week are gonna be acting like a bunch of sissies on here and still trying to make sense out of it. At the end of the day, what happened happened. On to the next. But I said before that this was going to be. We're living in an era where that undefeated shit is coming to an end. Unless you retire, it's coming to an end. So you know
yeah.
it is what it is. You know what I mean? I'm still a Devin fan. That's not going to change anything. I don't give a damn what anybody said.
Facts,
And
facts.
I hope that he gets better, that he recovers, and maybe later this year we'll see him back in there again.
Yeah,
I,
yeah,
I
yeah. I still like the young guy. Um,
I'm always going. First of all, he's black, and not to say color matters, but I'm always going to go for my guys. I don't care what anybody say because a lot of us that look like each other are not going for each other, and I think that's real whack. But whatever. But I'm still going to be there with him. You know. So one loss doesn't define your career. It took 31. It took 31 fights for somebody to do that. Because if Devin sucked that bad, it would have been happened. You know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So it
Facts,
took
facts.
31 fights, and he's 25 years old. You know, we got to keep
He'll
that in
bounce
mind.
back. Yeah, he'll bounce back. He'll bounce back.
So he'll bounce back. You know, it's gonna take a little minute because you know, but he'll be back. But shout outs to Ryan Garcia, man, and I hope he gets another big fight. You know what I mean? I
you know
always want to
what?
see people, you know,
I, I'm
provide for their family.
I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna get out of here. Because I my son up already. We got stuff we gotta do. I'm gonna say this
Okay.
real quick. when we talked about it was me, you, Sifu, and another one of the boxing coaches guys, and they was talking about how they want to see Shakur and Devin right now. You distinctly remember when I said Devin and Shakur are not ready. They are too young. Give them time to develop in their skills. Let them do it at the age 29, 30, 31, whatever the case may be. Let them do it later when they're not only in their prime, but they've got the experience under their belt, because we'll never know if they lose. I got everybody in the comments, oh, you tripping. Devin not losing. Shakur not losing. They should do it right now. Da, 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 da. We saw last night, and we saw the fight before that Devin had with Regis Progress. Devin has a lot to learn. So I'm actually glad that he's able to learn from this. He's going to bounce back from this, and he's going to be an even better fighter. Just like Shakur got a lot to learn from that De Los Santos fight so that he can become a better fighter. So when the Shakur and Devin finally happen at 147 or 154, whatever it happens at, it's going to be a way better fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought the Shakur and Devin fight was going to be a boring fight anyway, because those are two defensive fighters and boxers. They not no power punches. It's going to be a chess match. It's going to be a whole lot of jabbing and a whole lot of defense. I didn't think it was going to be no barn burner, because neither one of them really pack a punch like that. So I've always thought that Devin and Shakur was going to be a boring fight. I never thought that it would be an exciting fight. Now it's exciting for the ones that like boxing, and you want to see whose skills is going to prevail. But if you like action and you like knockdowns, I don't think Shakur and Devin fight is going to be that. I think it's just going to be purely defense versus defense, jab versus jab. That's what I think it's going to be. I didn't think neither one of those guys is ready for a Tank Davis, and I mean they proved it last night that I thought Devin. I mean I still think Devin is a great boxer, but to be on the level of a Tank Davis, I don't think Devin is on that level. I think Dev has some growing pains, and it might have took this loss for him to show his true potential, because a lot of times when you don't take the loss, you're gonna say, okay, everything I've been doing this far has been working. I don't need to add nothing. I don't need to change anything. So with this loss, he might say, okay, look, I need to add some more stuff to it.
DS. I don't know, DS. I don't know. We might. Anything can happen in the sport of boxing, man. I don't know.
No, they're not
I
gonna
don't
fight.
know.
They're not gonna fight
I don't
because
know.
Ryan said he can't. I mean, they might fight if they go to 147, but Ryan said he can't make 140. This man had he
Kings,
didn't
what's
make
up?
140. He didn't make 140 his last fight, and he didn't make 140 this fight. He said he can't make
Um,
140.
when I was at the weigh-in and I heard what he weighed, and somebody, I was like, "What?" I heard 143 point. I said, "Oh hell no!" I said, "Well,
Yeah,
you won't be getting the belt, brother."
I mean, yeah, and I had a feeling, and I said that whichever fighter coming there with their emotions in check was going to win this fight. It looked like Devin was fighting off emotions, and Ryan was just sitting there countering his ass. Yeah, go ahead, come in and try to knock me out. I'm gonna catch you with this goddamn left hook. And that's all Ryan did. Ryan waited on the left hook the entire night. He just sat there and waited on that left hook. And
Yeah,
he caught his ass. When he caught his ass the first time, he said, yeah, this nigga don't see this shit coming. I'm gonna catch him again. And he kept catching him with that goddamn left hook.
Yeah,
yeah,
that left hook was crazy. I'm not gonna front. And the thing was catching me the most was why wasn't he trying to defend it when you was talking about all you got is a left hook? He was clearly engaging him without with his right hand below his chin.
Mm-hmm.
He
yeah,
wasn't trying to parry shots. He wasn't doing anything that I feel he should have done, but step into him at times. And then Ryan, the referee helped out too because the referee saved him from
oh,
getting knocked the flat out.
yo, yo,
Yeah.
your man Sam Cassell was in there refereeing real bad.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to say that was bad refereeing, but it wasn't a total great negotiation. You
Yeah.
know what I'm
It
saying?
wasn't it wasn't bad, rough, because
You
Yeah,
stupid.
that when Ryan hit Dev on that break and the ref took the point, Ryan Devin was holding on that referee holding on Ryan for a long time. He was trying to break him up, but Dev was not letting go. And I guess Ryan must have just got frustrated. He was like, let me go. And it caught him. And the ref took a point from him, but it gave Devin time to recover because Devin was still out on his feet.
Yeah,
He was able to
That's why
recover.
I didn't. That's why I didn't understand why he didn't jump on him. That's the part I didn't understand. So that just shows me the maturity in the game is not really mature enough yet because he should have finished him.
No, he was getting ready. Ryan was getting ready to finish him, but there wasn't enough time left, and the referee just kept like telling them to stay back. Ryan wanted to go in for the kill because Ryan already seen that he can get him, but the
Yo,
damn ref
McClain.
was like, "Stop up."
Yo, McClain. McClain.
Ryan's skills ain't that good because
Right.
after he caught Devin, he dropped him. Devin was wobbly as hell on his feet.
Yeah, he
Ryan was
was.
just swinging wild ass shots and smothering his own punches.
Mhm.
That's why I said if that was Tank Davis, Devin Haney would have been knocked out cold.
Yeah, fine.
Tank Davis is going to set his shot up. He's not
Yeah.
going to smother his punches or none of that. Ryan
Right.
was swinging wild. And I'm like, no, all you got to do is step back and catch him with the left hook. He's dipping down to your left hook. Just catch him. That's why I said Ryan ring IQ is nowhere near the level of a Tank Davis or Devin Haney. Devin Haney didn't show his ring IQ yesterday, but Ryan definitely don't have a ring IQ because all he had to do is feint like he was going to throw a shot. Dev was going down like this, ready to grab him.
Yeah.
All he had to do was catch him with a left uppercut. It was over.
Right.
He was going to
Right.
sleep.
Right. He made attempts though. Like Ryan made attempts to get, but I don't think he followed through with it. But the crazy thing was he doesn't know how to set up punches that good. You know, did you notice that?
Yep. He didn't set up anything. He let the punch come to him. He don't
Yeah.
set anything up.
Yeah. But when did you Free, did you have a reminder of when they showed it in slow motion? When Devin's eyes rolled back, didn't he look like Adrian Broner?
Dog, that last
Yeah.
knockdown, dog, when he got hit and his head did like this,
Yeah.
He
he's
said,
out. He's out.
"DP
And
Rocker, you an idiot."
and
DP Rocker said,
Devin
"Have
popped
your
back up.
fault." You're on cocaine. You're not beating him.
Yeah, Devin popped back up. I was like, oh, okay, Devin's still getting up. And
Yo,
see,
DP Rocker, you wrong for that. You wrong for that, DP.
They asked me last night. They said, what beating was worse, the Earl Spence versus Bud or the
Earl
Ryan versus
Spence.
Devin?
Earl Spence.
I said
Earl
that
Spence, because Earl got stuck.
I said Earl Spence beating was worse, but the
Yeah.
most embarrassing loss was Devin versus Ryan. That was the most embarrassing loss because all you kept saying was this guy's trash. He's a C-level fighter because somebody put it on Instagram last night. They had an interview with Devin Haney, and they were like, Tank Davis said Ryan Garcia was the best fighter he's been in the ring with so far, and they were like, why you think he said that? He was like, well, that's because Tank only fought C fighters. He only fought C class fighters. Maybe Ryan is a C plus. And I was like, all right, now you got to eat all those words you were saying about Ryan.
Right. Exactly. Because you know that's gonna come back up soon enough.
Rick James has never lost a fight. You know what?
And see, this is the thing. This is the thing I said last night, and everybody like, oh, Ryan gets all the credit. I said, yeah, he does, but he's not going to get the full credit because Devin still walked away with the belt. Ryan should have had made weight. If he would have made weight, there would have been no excuses because there's going to be somebody. I already know what it is because I already heard it already. I heard it last night and I heard it early this morning. I was listening to somebody else live stream. I heard it early this morning. They're going to sit there and say Ryan was a weight bully. He came in there overweight. Devin, he was much bigger than Devin and all that. And that's the problem. Because if Ryan would have made weight, there wouldn't have been nothing nobody could say about Ryan beating Devin, except for Ryan was the better fighter last night.
Right.
That's what it should have been. But because you didn't make weight, now everybody's saying, oh, you came in overweight because you knew Devin was a better fighter. You used your weight to beat him. No, he didn't use his weight to beat him. Devin just didn't fight a smart fight.
Yeah, he
But
did.
nobody's gonna look at that. They're gonna look at the fact that Ryan was overweight. Dev kept the belt, and I forgot about it. I thought Dev's belt was gonna go up for vacant. But
No,
I
no.
forgot that the belt wasn't on the line because it was a voluntary. It wasn't a mandatory fight. If it was a mandatory fight, that belt would have been vacant. But because it was a voluntary fight, it doesn't go vacant. Dev still keeps the belt, so he's still the champion at 140. But he got his ass whooped. He got his ass whooped badly. But
He
now he
sure
got to
did.
go in there with the Sandor Martin fight next. Now he got to fight Sandor
Yeah,
Martin next.
DS. Yeah, you.
Well, who got to fight Sando Martin? Oh,
Dev,
Devin.
Dev.
Yeah,
That's
sure,
his
true.
mandatory because he took step aside for this. He took step aside for the last fight for the Regis Prograis, and then he took step aside for this Ryan Garcia fight. This wasn't a unification, so Dev got to fight Sandor Martin next. Now, I think he'll be able to beat Sandor Martin because Sandor Martin is not a big puncher like that. I mean, he got power, but he ain't got no power where you just got to be worried about his power. He got to hit you with accumulations of shot, or he got to hit you with the perfect shot in order to hurt you or drop you.
Yo, but free, we don't know that yet because he got beat up bad, bro. That might have blurred his confidence. We don't know that yet.
No. What I'm saying is Shandor Martin doesn't have power. I ain't saying that Dev confidence ain't there, but I'm
Oh,
saying Shandor Martin doesn't have power. So I think he can be able to beat Shandor Martin, but Shandor Martin is not somebody that you can go in there and overlook because we saw what happened with Tio. I believe Tio lost that fight.
yeah.
I believe Tio lost that fight, and we saw him beat Mikey Garcia. Yeah, Mikey Garcia was at the end of his career, but he still beat him. He got him on his resume. He was at the end of his career. So he's not somebody that you can overlook and think, okay, this is just Sandor Martin. Dev's gonna beat him and move on. No, it's not that easy. Dev's coming off a bad loss, and now you're getting in here with a guy that got confident. He's like, oh shit, Ryan Garcia beat him. I'm better than Ryan.
Mm.
Yeah, this is all.
Ryan, you know what the sad part? You know what the sad part about Ryan Garcia is that even if he, let's just say hypothetically, he won the belt, he's not gonna fight. He's not gonna fight no Matias. He might fight Teofimo, but I can't see him fight nobody else.
After
Well,
that
maybe,
fight that
maybe
I saw last night, I know Dev better not get in there with no goddamn Matias.
Matias is like, see, I would have cracked these dudes. Matias could
No,
become unified.
I'm telling you, he better not get in there with Matias. Now he can get in there if he wants to. If he feel he confident to get in there and beat
hey,
him, that's on him. But
hey,
after what I
Seafood.
saw last night,
I got a great opponent for Ryan. We could put him in there with Candace. See how he do with
Oh,
her.
no,
well,
no, no,
Candace,
no,
Candace
listen.
beat the dog shit out of Ryan.
Yeah, yeah. You know, it's so funny. I would like to see how, like them in person, because I don't never seen them in person. Like how tall, like he really stands in person next to me.
Ryan?
Ryan, yeah. That,
He's not he's taller than what people think he is.
No, He's 5'9". He's
When he
5'9".
walked in Gleason's, I remember when he walked in Gleason's because when I got there, his team came in there probably a couple of minutes after I did. And as soon as Ryan walked in, first of all, as soon as he came in, he was turned up. He walked right in and took his shirt off. And I'm not gonna lie, when he took his shirt off and I looked at him, I told matter of fact, Sonya was standing there. I said, damn, dude he look kind of buff coming in. You know what I'm saying? I
yeah.
was like, when I looked
Like
at Devin, and I was like, nah, they look totally different. He looked a little
Ryan
more buff.
literally. Yeah, Ron is about my height. He's like 5'9.5",
Yeah,
5'10". He's about my height. But
yeah.
Ryan knew he wasn't gonna make 140. He like, man, I'm not even gonna make 140. I'm gonna get as close to 140 and just say, hey, I couldn't lose it. I'm too big for the weight class. Ryan wasn't trying to make 140. He knew I can come in overweight. I ain't gonna be able to fight for the belt, but I'm gonna beat this nigga ass. I'm gonna beat this
Yeah, I'm
nigga ass.
saying he would have made a statement if he'd have stopped him. That would have been a major statement. Like, wow.
That would
Well,
have been.
like you said, they're not going to give him his props because they're going to think about the weight thing, which is true.
Yeah,
They're going to definitely say something like that. It's
yeah,
sad though, right? Right? It's sad that it's like that because it kind of
Okay, so
taints the sport a little bit.
and everybody said, "Oh well, Dare was a weight bully. He came in his last fight at 165. That's
man,
regardless
listen.
because
That's why I said these
he
fools.
weighed in at 140.
That's why I
Right.
said.
Whatever he came in at fight night is what he came in at fight night. You can't show me proof where he weighed 165. You going by what somebody told you that he weighed 165.
Right.
You
Right.
you can't show me proof that he weighed 165. So the proof that we have is that that man made weight at 140. Whatever he
Mhm.
came in after the official weigh-in is whatever he come in. Everybody blows up after official weigh-in. So if he
Mhm.
came
And
in at
that's
165, so be it. The official weigh-in, he was at 140.
and that's
Well,
what
I
these
agree a little
idiots
bit
gonna
though.
spend the whole week. This is what these idiots gonna spend a whole week arguing about. Shit like that. That type of shit right there.
I
Yeah, I
mean,
Like,
mean,
you can't knock to talk about because it was an upset beating. You know what I'm
no, I'm
saying?
not talking about that. I'm talking about far as weight and all that. Like, at the end of the day,
Oh,
it didn't matter who weighed what. The results happened. We got accepted. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We can't change what happened last night. I wouldn't
yeah,
want to change. I wouldn't want to change what happened because then it's making it seem like I'm being a fanboy. I can't change what happened.
yeah.
We
Devin got
won.
some humble
We,
pie last
you
night.
know what I mean, and we don't. And when we dislike fighters, you know what I'm saying. I think you should still give them their credit when they go in there and do what they do. Unless you hear something come up where they cheated or something, or their gloves were loaded, you got to give this man his props, man. Straight up like that. Like,
yeah,
I'm not. This
yeah.
doesn't make me a Ryan
yeah.
Garcia fan. You ain't gonna see me
No,
walk around with
I
his teeth.
watched I watched the fight. We was doing a live stream, so I had to leave the fight because I was at. I mean, I had to leave the live because I was at work, so I had to watch the fight. And then after the fight was over, I came back. Dog, for the first, I think like the first 30 seconds, me coming back on the live, I didn't even say nothing, dog. I was just sitting there laughing. I was laughing the first 30 seconds. I was like, dog. And all I kept thinking about was all of these Devin Haney fans. It's not so much Devin Haney. It's the fans. These motherfuckers was acting like Devin Haney was unbeatable. And I'm like, dog, y'all cannot. I'm like, okay. When it happens, it's gonna be bad for y'all because y'all keep saying these fighters are trash and this and that. The fight with Ryan and Tank was an exhibition, and you let this goddamn exhibition fighter whoop your ass.
Um,
It's an exhibition.
because they're not fans of boxing. They just fans of the fighters. Because I love Devin, but at the end of the day, I had to give Ryan his credit, and a lot of dudes ain't gonna want to do that. But but look who we talking about though. These dudes don't know shit. They don't know nothing. Right now, these dudes is on suicide watch.
Right.
Yeah.
They going crazy right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it
I,
is what it is,
I was
man.
looking at the post fight that 78 did because they was at the fight, and I was like, I'm sitting there looking at the people in the chat. I'm like, okay, y'all better not come over to Knockout 86 TV on Monday. Y'all better not come over there.
Man, look, that's listen. You know, this
I'm
whole
looking.
week and next week and the week after, it's about to be some
Yo,
shit about this
yo,
fight.
free. What do you think about Yeah, he'll come back stronger, Tay, but he ain't gonna be Ryan though.
I mean,
What do you think about the Mungia and Canelo?
Man, McGee gonna get his ass whooped.
man, nobody care about that shit.
He gonna get his ass
Nobody
whooped.
care about that shit. I ain't even watching that shit.
But
I'm
he
through.
he
I'm through. I don't entertain Canelo. I leave that for other people. I don't entertain that dude. I ain't watching nothing that dude do. Nothing. After what the whole David Benavidez, I ain't got nothing for that dude. That dude will never come on my TV. I'll never pay for him. I won't even stream him.
I stream it because
I
I
ain't
want to say
streaming. I ain't streaming.
I want to
No,
say I
I'm not
be able
streaming.
I
No
want to say
sucker.
I stole a fight
I'm
from
not
Canelo.
streaming. No sucker who's out here ducking. He ain't even worth streaming. I don't have nothing for that sucker.
Trey, you should have a being that your thing is no duck zone. You should have a specific phrase for something like that.
Man,
The
stop out here
ducking guy.
Canelo, man. Stop hitting that Canelo, man. Stop doing that Canelo
I'm
shit,
like,
dog.
listen, I want to see an upset, so I want to see what the
Nah,
rematch
it
will
need to
look
be
like.
change it from the no duck zone to the no Canelo zone.
No, hell no. I don't. That dude will never told you. That dude won't get his name. No, never that. Hell no.
Listen, you can't, even though he's cheated, you can't knock him for who he is.
Listen. I don't care nothing about that dude. That dude is a lame. Until he fight Benavidez, Canelo can kiss my ass.
He's
And
not
he
gonna
ain't
fight
gonna.
Benavidez. Look,
Exactly. That's
you
why he
can't
gets no
knock him
play.
for not. You
I
can't
can knock
knock him
him
for
for
not fighting Benavidez.
I'm gonna tell you why I
Benavidez
can
is a
knock him.
walking
Hold on, I can tell you why I can
200-pounder.
knock him for it. Hold on, I can tell you why I can knock him for it. You can't sit there and tell me that I'm not gonna fight another Mexican because I'm Mexican, but then your ass about to fight a Mexican. Canelo's full of shit. He's been full of shit. Y'all can entertain him, but he don't get no play over here. He don't get no play over here.
I try to tell people a long time ago, Canelo is never going to fight David Benavidez. He's scared of
Yeah, that dude is
Whoa, hold on. He breaking up. Say that again, Free.
Benavidez can steal all his fans. He can steal all his fans. He would never fight David Benavidez.
Listen, May 4th, you know what I'm gonna be doing May 4th? May 4th, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do, May. I'm gonna tell you how I'm ending my day, May 4th. May 4th, we got an amateur show May 4th. That's how I'm entertaining that before I entertain some damn Canelo. I ain't thinking about him May 4th. He ain't even on my mind May 4th. I'm not even doing a show on him. When it's fight week, I'm not even doing a show on him. He's not even being talked about. So please don't nobody come up here and be like, you talking about Canelo this week? No, I'm not. You better go to somebody else's channel because he ain't getting no play that fight week.
Well, the interesting thing about Canelo is, speaking about Canelo right now, did you know that he has red hair?
Did you know he's the biggest duck in boxing?
Yeah, he is. I'm not gonna front he is.
What I will say,
But again, you can't knock him for not wanting to fight Benavidez. Benavidez is a different monster, bro.
Doesn't matter,
He's a monster.
man. Doesn't matter. You pick boxing. Rather, if you pick boxing or it picked you, we gonna fight. Now, if you feel like you don't want the smoke anymore, then you need to find something else to do, man. Go open up a taco stand. I don't care what you do. Go do something, bro.
hey,
Yo, McLean, that was really racist, bro.
I'm gonna say something.
No, it really wasn't racist. That's like somebody telling me if you don't want to be a content creator no more, go open up your own barbecue place. No, it ain't racist. That's exactly what I plan on doing too.
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this. What I will say is that damn fight card last night was trash. But Scrappy got his ass whooped too. Scrappy got his little ass whooped.
Hey,
I didn't see the end result. I know he lost, but
he got a headbutt. Dude headbutt him, but that was accidental. But even before that headbutt, that dude was giving Scrappy the BI. I ain't gonna hold you. He was giving Scrappy the BI.
You really believe that was accidental? That was an accidental.
Nah, they showed it. He didn't. I don't think he meant to do it. Rather, if he'd have headbutted him or not, he was giving Scrappy the BI. He already had bust Scrappy mouth before that even happened. He had bust his mouth. You seen his mouth? He gave him the business.
Clarence, look what I made. Look what I made yesterday.
Yes, sir. What you got? What's that? Some Chinese food?
General Tso's chicken. I made it yesterday.
See, that's exactly why. At the meet and greet, why nobody else gets to be on that grill but D-Free. You see what I mean, Seafood? If anybody else be on that grill, they're gonna get penalized. When I look up,
I don't have to go to the Chinese store. I can make my own Chinese.
When I look up, the only person who should have a damn apron on is D-Free. When I look up, if you're not D-Free and you standing by that grill, you're gonna be asked to leave the meet and greet.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. I don't go to the Chinese steakhouse.
You ain't had no real food until you tried D-Free shit though.
No, I'm saying I don't go to the Chinese takeout because they put too much chemicals in it.
Oh, you know what, Tay? I forgot you were there, Tay. Yeah, Tay, you had a good. Tay had a good seat.
Tay was at the meet and greet.
No, she was at the fight last night.
Oh, word! How was the crowd, Tay? How was it?
Shit, from what I saw looking at TV, it looked like they looked like they packed the place. I think eventually everybody got their ticket yesterday. Because they
were giving them away.
Tay Tay was sitting right next to Carissa Shields. I saw her seat. She had an excellent seat.
Yo, Carissa look a little. She look like she's losing some weight, or is it
You
just
said
me? Is it just me, or she looking a little different?
Alyssa Bungard better keep her mouth shut.
I don't know. I seen her when she walked in the Barclays. When she walked in the Barclays Friday, I looked at her. I said, "Damn!" I said she looked a little buff because of what she
Yo,
was
listen.
wearing.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I seen Clarissa Shields in person. Took a picture with her and everything. She's a big chick, bro. She's not small at all.
Did you see that picture that Smoke took with her? I said,
Yeah, I seen it. I seen it
Jesus.
yesterday.
I
Hey,
said,
this real
Jesus.
quick. This is for DS real quick. This for DS. He said yum yum sauce.
Oh hell
Oh
no!
yeah, yeah. Did we talk about that before? The yum yum sauce.
Yeah.
Y'all dudes are stupid. LOL, nah, I didn't see. She said, "LOL, I didn't see Shells." Tay Tay said she didn't see it. Tay Tay went out on her superstar shit last night. Don't think we didn't see how you look, Tay Tay. Tay Tay was on her conceited shit last night. We seen you, Tay.
Uh,
Talking about she didn't even look like a Long Island girl like that. She looked like she was straight out of Brooklyn last night.
yeah.
Nah,
I'm trying to figure out.
it was great though. It was an epic event last night. And this is gonna be talked about for a minute. When we get to the end of 2024, when they talk about upsets, this is one of those that's coming up.
Well, I will say this: Devin doesn't have a fight coming up for at least 90 days because they're going to suspend him for the beating that he took. He's going to be suspended for at least 90 days. So he probably won't fight again until the end of 2024.
Yo, did you see how his jaw was like? I was like, oh, that shit is broke.
He
That's a
kept getting
broke
hit with
jaw.
that damn left hook. He kept getting hit with the left hook. That nigga couldn't get out of the way of the left hook.
I was surprised he was able to talk after the fight. I was like, damn, he still can talk?
No, that
Sheesh.
man, he couldn't get out of the way of the left hook. I'm like, dog, how do you? I mean, everybody in the world know that he throws a left hook. That's his shot. That's his go-to shot. Everybody
What did
knows that.
what
That's
in
the
your
one
opinion,
shot you should not have got hit by.
in your opinion, what did you want to see him do better last night, Devin? What did you want to see him do better?
Who, Devin?
Devin, what did you want to see him do better to avoid that left hook? Because it seemed like he couldn't avoid the shit. He couldn't avoid
What
it for nothing.
what he needed to duck to his left, which was Ryan's right. He kept ducking to his right, which was Ryan's left. He kept ducking to the left hook. And he every time he kept leaving his guard down. That's how he kept getting caught with it. He would go and he would have his hands and the his right hand, he would leave it down here on his chest instead of having it up by his chin. So when he put it down here, but Ryan got quick hands. So by the time he would to go back up to try to block it, Ryan already got the shot in because his hands was quicker. So if I was Devin, I would have said, make his other hand beat you. Do not let the left hook beat you. Make the other hand beat you. Because we know he got a left hook. You got to make his other hand be the hand that he beat you with. You cannot let him use his go-to. That's like Michael Jordan. And Michael Jordan only goes to the right. And you say, well, hey, stop him from going to the left. Well, he don't go to the left. He goes to the right. You want to stop him from going to his right, not his left.
You're absolutely right on that because I grew up playing basketball and I was always known for going to my left, shooting with my left. So to make me uncomfortable, you had to make me go to my right. I wasn't comfortable going to my right. I couldn't do it. Once I went to my right, you got me. You got me. Ain't nothing I could do. You know what I'm saying? You got some people who can go right and go left, and they that damn good where you can't do nothing about it. But if you got person that just do one thing, if he just goes to his right all the time, you got to make him uncomfortable and make him go to his left. So yeah,
that's what I wanted to see. I wanted him to make Ryan beat him with his right. You kept going to his breadwinner. No, that everybody, and that's why I said I don't know. Devin's supposed to have this great ring IQ. He's supposed to be this excellent defensive fighter, I didn't see none of that last night. I didn't see the ring IQ, and I didn't see the defense. I saw
Well,
a guy in there that was trying to knock Ryan out because he told everybody he was going to knock him out, and he couldn't do it.
well,
And
I tell you
I
what,
knew that was going to be the death of him because he's not a knockout artist. You're trying to
I
please the
didn't.
fans and knocking people out.
I'm telling you, Free, I did not. And not to say I'm upset because I'm not, because this is boxing, and rather we like Ryan's behavior. I think he need to stop inviting people to the Frank stand before somebody hurt him in real life. But other than that, this is what makes boxing great, because what you think is going to happen might not happen. So this is what makes the sport of boxing so great. This is why I'm not waking up upset. Y'all don't see me on here bashing Ryan. I'm
Yeah.
not bashing him because this is what we need in boxing. We
Hey,
need
DS,
shit like this.
DS, if Devin could have won that fight last night. If you take away those three knockdowns, Devin would have won that fight last night. He was outboxing him, but he got caught, and when he got caught, he went down.
Yo,
So
from that first shot, I don't care what nobody say. From that first time he went down, he looked damn near confused, like what the hell happened.
yeah,
And then when he went down the second time,
even after that first knockdown, Devin was still winning the fight. He would have won the fight if he wouldn't have not got knocked down those other two times. He would have won.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. That last one, not even that second one. The second one was bad, but that last knockdown, that third one, that shit, yo, he had the. All I heard in my head was "do the stinky leg."
Yeah.
That's all I had in my head.
That man head shook like this. I was like, oh.
And then remember when he went down, and he kind of looked like he was about to go back down. I thought they was about to stop it because he looked like he wasn't gonna get back up. I said, this is the first time we really seen him. Like, damn, he's actually hurt.
Yeah.
Like, shit.
Yeah, like I said, and if he could have said, okay, he dropped me, I can't get hit by that left hook again, and stayed away from that left hook. If he would have stayed away from the left hook, he would have won that fight. But he kept going to the left hook. I'm like, dog, why is nobody telling him to circle to his left, which is Ryan's right? He's circling to his right, which is Ryan's left. He's circling and ducking right to the left hook the whole entire night.
Yeah, of course, BC. One thing we have a problem with is that we have these people where when you get your first loss, then all of a sudden everybody wants to treat you different. Listen, I'm still be a Devin Haney fan. If I want to go get a Devin Haney t-shirt and wear it today, you think I'm worried about somebody saying take that shirt off because he got his ass whipped last night? I don't give a damn about that. Some of my favorite fighters in the world got losses. One loss do not define your career. So if Jerron Bruce Ennis goes out and goes get his first loss, and say if he fought Crawford, does that make him a bum? It took 31 fights for somebody to do that to Devin. Now,
well,
you know what I'm saying?
DS the first one in this chat to say that. I told you they were gonna say it. I told you they were gonna say it.
Easy. Now going to address.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, Scrappy got his little ass whooped.
Oh, you know what? I wasn't expecting that one. I don't even know who his opponent was. I never seen dude.
His opponent is a tough dude. His opponent is real tough. He's a tough, durable fighter. I thought Scrappy would be able to beat him, but he just kept he made Scrappy uncomfortable the entire fight. He made him uncomfortable.
Because when I saw him at the weigh-in, I was like, yeah, I don't know nothing about dude Scrappy. I guess Scrappy, Scrappy got this. Then I'm looking at it last night like, Scrappy. But shout outs to Scrap, man. Some of them punches look sloppy like De La Hoya used to punch. Fine, BC stupid.
I told you somebody was gonna say it.
Well, that's gonna be an argument. That's gonna be the argument on a lot of these platforms. They're gonna find anything to argue about.
I mean, like I said, I don't care what nobody weigh in the night of the fight. I care about what they weigh in on the weigh-in, the official weigh-in, because the night of the fight, everybody rehydrates. Some people rehydrate bigger than others because just because one person rehydrated, say, let's use Devin for example. Devin weighed in at 140. He rehydrated to 165. What some people say. Okay, motherfucker, Regis rehydrated too. Y'all not talking about what he rehydrated to. He rehydrated as well. What if Regis rehydrated to 165 as well? Nobody talking about that. They only talk about what Devin rehydrated to. So everybody rehydrates. It's just a matter of who rehydrate bigger. Y'all want to say, oh, well, this guy rehydrated to 165. Okay, well, what the other guy rehydrated to? Did he
Yeah.
rehydrate to 165 as well? Because if he did, then what we talking about?
What we talking about, ladies and gentlemen? Nobody has an answer for that one.
Nope.
Not seeing them in the ring, I knew Ryan was gonna. Oh yeah, you knew Ryan was gonna win, BC. I mean, hey,
Yeah.
it is what it is, man. Shout outs to him. Boxing needed that. The Barclays Center needed that because
I'm gonna tell
it doesn't go
you
well.
the one person I feel the most bad for, and that's my man Thomas from the Bronx. Because his boy Ishmael got stopped Friday, and then Devin get beat Saturday.
Oh shit! I forgot he fought Friday,
Yeah,
and
he
I was
got
supposed to
stopped with
watch that.
a
Damn, I
bad
was
body
supposed to
shot.
watch that Friday.
He got
What
stopped by
was?
Brandon Adams. Brandon Adams caught him with a bad body shot. I was like,
Oh
God
man,
damn.
I forgot he was fighting Friday, man. And he come from out of the
And
gym
went
that I'm
right
about
back
to
down.
go
He could not stand up. That man went to get up.
to.
That pain kicked
Damn,
in. And said, no.
he come from out of the gym I'm about to go to too, man. That's crazy. I forgot about that Friday, man. Damn, I totally forgot about that Friday. It was so much going on this week. The weigh-in and media workout, amateur shows. It was a lot going on this week. This has probably been one of the most important weeks in
It's
boxing.
gonna be even more exciting next Saturday. It's gonna be even more exciting next Saturday.
Who's next Saturday?
Well, De La Hoya got a fight going on next Saturday, but I ain't talking about that. I get to go sit with the superstars next Saturday. I'm going to the Washington Commanders draft party. I get to go sit with the superstars. I got a VIP.
Oh, word?
Yeah, I got a VIP to go sit with the superstars, me and my family.
Oh man, that's dope. That's dope.
I'm be sitting up there with Terry McLaren and my man God damn, I done forgot his name that damn quick. The linebacker
Yeah,
we just picked up from Seattle.
getting
God
already.
damn, I just forgot his name.
If we forgetting his name already.
Oh, this shit gonna be stuck in my head because I can't think of his name.
It'll come to you eventually. Eventually.
But yeah, I get to sit with the celebrities, have a nice little luncheon, and I could try to see how can I be a coach for the team, or at least head of security, one of the two, either coach or head of security.
You think that's possible?
Well, a lot of people tell me I should be a coach, but head of security, that's possible too.
I mean, whatever you want to go for, brother. I mean, why not? Ain't nobody gonna tell you what you can't do. I'm looking to be in somebody's corner one day, helping the coach, or any way I can. So shit, I ain't gonna let nobody tell me I can't. That's gonna be something I'm gonna be working on real soon. But yeah, last night was dope, man. It was. I can't complain about anything, and I'm not going to complain about it. You know,
No,
I pray that for a speedy recovery for Devin, and hope great things happen for Ryan, in the future, whatever he got going on. Shouts to both. Because I ain't about to go this whole week talking about
Yeah.
this, and I know people are gonna do it. They're gonna want to argue this whole week about that, or just drag it on. I'm not with it, man. I'm now with hey, it happened. On to the next. On to the next.
People gonna bring it up all week.
Shit, they can have that. They ain't doing that shit over here. That's why I'm doing it today. Because tomorrow morning I don't want to hear that shit. Now it's on to the next. Who's for this week coming up though? Free.
Huh?
Who's getting it in this week?
It's gonna be Virgil Ortiz, and it's gonna be Jose Ramirez.
Oh, that's right. Jose Ramirez against that dude that Gary Antoine Russell fought, I believe, right?
Rancis Bartholomew.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we got something to talk about this week. Oh yeah, we got something to talk about this
They
week. So
going
I'm looking at it like, yeah, okay.
they fighting. They fighting this week. My motherfucking head is spinning right now. I cannot think.
I forget who the fuck.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna talk about So I got this out the way today, and tomorrow, I mean, like later, probably later on this week, we'll get into that Virgil Ortiz. I'll set it up for that. Tomorrow, let me see. Well, after I go to the amateur fights, after I go to the fights today, I'll talk about the fights from today tomorrow. So that's what I'm gonna do. When I'm at the fight today, I'll probably be talking to. Matter of fact, it's gonna come up again today because when I go to the show today, I'm gonna be talking to a few fighters, so they're probably gonna want to comment on it. So I can't tell them not to comment on it. So I'll let them comment on it if they want. But other than that, I'm done with it, man. What you got going on for the rest of the day, though, Ho Free?
What I got going on for the rest of the day?
Yeah.
Be going to a couple of more of these daggone live streams and listen to what people got to talk about the fight.
Yo, Free, don't be going to bullying people on other channels, man.
I'm not bullying anybody. I don't
I know
bully.
you, man. I know you, man. You'll have a hard time just sitting back laughing at what people are saying, and then eventually you'll catch him.
No, I'm not mocking nobody or anything. I'm just looking at what happened, and I just call it how I see it.
Yeah, shouts. It was great last night for the most part, man. It's all good, man. I'm gonna take this down because I have to get my stuff together today. I wasn't planning on being on here too long, but appreciate Seafood, Zeus, and you coming through as always. And we'll be back at it again this week.
Yeah, of course.
Yes, sir. Tell Mrs. Free I said hello. Tell Big Dream I'm looking forward to having the fist fight with him on August 16th.
You said on what? On what?
On August 16th, I'm looking forward to having the fist fight with Big Dream.
He right here. Man.
Big Dream. Big Dream. Me and you gonna fight. August 16th, Big Dream. Me, you and me.
He said you and him, y'all gonna fight on August 16th.
Right. That's right. Throw your hands. Throw your hands. That's what I'm to. Throw your hands. There you go. Throw your hands. My man, Big Dream. I love that kid, man. I can't wait till that kid get up here. I ain't never been so anxious to see a kid. I can't wait till he get up here. Yo, but I'ma holler at you though, Free.
All right, that's about.
All right.
All right.